Real Madrid is in crisis, and Alvaro Arbeloa has been thrown straight into the fire. A shocking cup defeat on his very first day, a dressing room full of egos, and fans already questioning if he's ready. But here's the real question: can Arbeloa actually fix this team? Or is he walking into a trap set by decades of chaos at the Bernabéu? The answer could change the future of Los Blancos forever. Stay tuned, because what happens next will either make him a hero or confirm the fears of every Real Madrid supporter. Xabi Alonso's time at Real Madrid was short, just 7 months, but it exposed a deeper problem than any single coach could fix. From the moment he took charge, Alonso faced a toxic mix of egos, impatience, and media scrutiny. Losses piled up, fans and pundits criticized relentlessly, and the board seemed more concerned with appeasing star players than backing their coach. He wasn't just dealing with tactical challenges, he was navigating a dressing room where influence often trumped authority, and where even brilliant coaching ideas met resistance. Now, Alvaro Arbeloa steps in, inheriting not just a team, but a battlefield, a squad full of talent, yet fractured by power struggles, divided loyalties, and a culture that sometimes prioritizes individual brilliance over collective discipline. He didn't walk into just a team, he walked into a battlefield. Alvaro Arbeloa isn't just another coach stepping into Real Madrid's chaos, he's a club legend. As a player, he lifted Champions League trophies, dominated the right flank, and earned the respect of teammates and fans alike. That legacy now carries into his first senior managerial role, giving him credibility in a dressing room where respect can be a currency as valuable as talent. But Arbeloa isn't just leaning on his past. His coaching philosophy is about people first. Communication, understanding, and man management are at the core of his approach. He focuses on building unity, motivating players, and balancing authority with flexibility, a stark contrast to Xabi Alonso's rigid tactical structure. In his early interviews, Arbeloa has emphasized trust and teamwork, urging both players and fans to support each other. His aim: to transform a squad fractured by egos into a cohesive unit where collective goals come before individual stardom. The question now looms large: can respect, experience, and leadership overcome entrenched egos at the Bernabéu? Alvaro Arbeloa didn't just inherit a team, he inherited a storm. The dressing room is a minefield of star power. Vinícius Jr, Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappé, each a world-class talent, each with their own expectations, routines, and influence over squad morale. Managing them requires more than tactics. It requires diplomacy, patience, and an unshakable presence. Media scrutiny and fan pressure are relentless. Arbeloa's first matches have already drawn headlines, from shock defeats in the Copa del Rey to pundits questioning whether the former Real Madrid defender can survive in a job that demands instant results. Every decision, substitutions, training intensity, tactical tweaks, is under the microscope. On the tactical side, the squad isn't fully aligned with his vision yet. Early setbacks highlight that even a small misalignment can snowball into poor performances, challenging his authority before he's had a chance to fully imprint his philosophy. Every decision will be scrutinized, and the margin for error is razor thin. After stepping into the storm, Arbeloa quickly began making small but crucial adjustments. Formation tweaks, rotation strategies, and improved communication were his first steps. He recognized that the squad wasn't fully aligned with his vision yet, so early wins were more about morale than perfection. In La Liga, Real Madrid showed signs of life with a 2-0 victory over Levante, where players responded to halftime instructions, showing glimpses of cohesion. In the Champions League, a 6-1 demolition of AS Monaco highlighted the potential of Arbeloa's attacking ideas: compact pressing, vertical movement, and fluid transitions. Yet challenges remain. Star egos and dressing room tensions sometimes disrupted full implementation of his tactical system. Even with flashes of brilliance, it's clear that trust and alignment take time to build. But can these small steps lead to lasting stability, or will the underlying chaos undo Arbeloa before his vision takes hold? Even with early signs of promise, the path ahead for Arbeloa is littered with risks. The squad isn't fully aligned, star players still resist subtle tactical changes, and any hint of friction could magnify under intense media scrutiny. Real Madrid's impatient culture leaves no margin for prolonged turbulence. A single poor result, and headlines will scream for his removal, just like previous coaches. Zidane, Ancelotti, and Alonso all faced similar pressures when things went sideways. Tactical brilliance alone won't guarantee survival. One misjudged substitution, one player revolt, or one defensive lapse could undo the progress Arbeloa has fought to build. The combination of ego, expectation, and impatience means the margin for error is razor thin. One wrong move could undo everything Arbeloa is trying to build, and Real Madrid's circus could claim another victim. Amid the storm, there are glimmers of promise for Arbeloa at Real Madrid. In La Liga, a 2-0 win over Levante showed the squad responding to tactical instructions, with younger players stepping up and pressing cohesively. Then, in the Champions League, a 6-1 demolition of AS Monaco demonstrated the potential of Arbeloa's approach. Fluid attacking transitions, structured pressing, and effective rotations. Even more importantly, some players began respecting his authority. Arbeloa's post-match press conferences highlighted this. He praised his players for their effort, teamwork, and decision-making, subtly indicating a shift in dressing room culture. Moments like Vinícius Jr. embracing Arbeloa after goals weren't just celebrations, they were symbols of growing trust. While challenges remain, egos, media scrutiny, and lingering resistance, Arbeloa now has tools, credibility, and a small but crucial core of buy-in. His early successes suggest that with careful navigation, lasting stability is possible. The next few matches could define his entire tenure. Will these sparks of hope turn into a blaze of authority, or will old habits reign again? For Arbeloa, the true test is just beginning. The coming weeks feature some of the toughest challenges of the season. First, the El Clásico against Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup. A high-pressure, high-stakes clash that will test Arbeloa's tactical acumen and ability to manage star egos. Every decision, every substitution, and every press conference will be scrutinized. Next comes the La Liga derby against Atletico Madrid, a fixture known for its intensity, physicality, and tactical chess match. This isn't just about points, it's a test of authority, unity, and resilience. A single misstep could embolden dissenters and undo Arbeloa's early progress. In Champions League play, matches like away at SL Benfica demand focus, discipline, and cohesion. While Madrid recently thrashed Monaco 6-1, such results only raise expectations. Failure in these fixtures would magnify every internal fault and resistance within the squad. Even the Copa del Rey poses dangers. With past shock losses and early eliminations looming, Arbeloa must rotate wisely, motivate effectively, and ensure his stars don't treat smaller matches as optional. Can Arbeloa convert this storm into a triumph, or will the combination of pressure, egos, and scrutiny end his tenure before it truly begins? Arbeloa has the experience, respect, and insider knowledge that only a Real Madrid legend can command, but experience alone doesn't solve structural chaos. The club's history of player dominance, divided dressing rooms, and board decisions has created obstacles no single man can instantly remove. Vinicius, Bellingham, Mbappé, all stars with immense influence, have shaped the culture, and Arbeloa now faces the delicate task of restoring authority without igniting rebellion. The dramatic question looms large. Can one man really fix what decades of player egos and administrative choices have broken? For the fans, the future hinges on these next weeks. Arbeloa's success will require tactical brilliance, psychological insight, and unshakable resolve. Comment below. Do you trust Arbeloa to restore Real Madrid, or is the club beyond saving? Hit like if you believe in the legend, and subscribe for full analysis of every twist in this Real Madrid saga.